welcome to it. This is The Scene. It's all about great Australian and West Australian music coming to you every Sunday and then on demand on Facebook and YouTube whenever you'd like your dose of great Aussie and West Aussie music. We're going to get right into it tonight. I love the sound of this band. You're going to absolutely dig them as well. They had their big launch last week at the Rosemat. A lot of people in the crowd were here at that gig, I'm fairly sure, judging from the applause before, which is a great thing. They are Joan and the Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Young in Love.
Stormy night, one more night and it might get better. Waiting on the midnight train to come, and I got flowers in my hair. God, I hope you notice me. I wanna be young in love just because tomorrow is a long way from here. We fall apart so carelessly. And your heart beats slow, heart beats slow. Your heart beats slow, heart beats slow. I'm an ember, you're the arsonist. I surrender, you're everything to me. I drag my feet along the beach sometimes. Hope that maybe you'll follow behind. One more night and it might get better. Waiting on the midnight train to come, and I got flowers in my hair. God, I hope you notice me. I wanna be young in love just because tomorrow is a long way from here. We fall apart so carelessly, and your heart beats slow, heart beats slow. Your heart beats slow, heart beats slow. Young in love, young in love. Everyone sing a song. Young in love, young in love, young in love. Does it get better? Does it get better? Does it get better? Does it get better? Waiting on the midnight train to come, and I got flowers in my hair. God, I hope you notice me. I wanna be young in love just because growing up is such a long way from here. We fall apart so carelessly, and your heart beats slow, heart beats slow. 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 We fall apart so carelessly.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. That is an applause. We have trained the audience. Give it up for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Joan the Giants is the band. Young in Love is the track. Congratulations. Sounds amazing. And of course, congratulations on the big launch last week as well at Rosemount. We'll talk about that. Before we do, though, let's just go back a little bit. Quick history of the band, because you guys have been on the show before when it was back on Mix 94.5 under a different band name and a different style.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
I think we had this name.
Did we?
We just had this name.
Or
You
just
just started with
weeks,
it.
2 weeks
Okay.
into this
So when
band.
did these boys join?
In the old band.
With the old name.
Yeah, the old band.
Okay. Yeah, right.
They've been around for a while.
And so that was a different musical direction. It was kind of folky. This is a lot more sort of pop and polished, and it's quite different. Tell me about the movement into this new style.
He's nudging me to go. Okay. Firstly, I just want to say thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure.
So
Thank you.
lovely to be here.
Thanks for the Easter egg you gave me
Oh,
before.
so good. Rocky road.
It's been a rocky road. I tell you what.
Well, there's one joke already.
Yes.
Yeah. You wanted to get 10 into the interview, 1 in 30 seconds.
What was the question?
So, pop music. But had pop music been there? Is that a thing you wanted to
We love pop.
writing in?
We're just big pop fans. And I think, we also have a lot of folk influence still. We have many influence. We do like a bit of rock and roll here and there. Not really so much rock and roll, but like a little bit of it. I'm dragging on here. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's fine. It's fine. So,
yeah.
so songwriting, because you guys write the songs mainly yourselves and then the guys add in bits. Is that sort of the way that it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So writing with anyone is always an interesting process. When you're writing with your life partner,
Life partner.
how does that work? How does it work? Does it work really well? Are there fireworks? Do you get frustrated over sections when you need to cut parts out?
I think it's pretty chill for the most part. We usually do a lot of writing separate and then bring it together and then come up with something. But there are definitely tedious times in the
Yes.
studio. The studio is the tedious part for us.
Yeah.
Because we both have a strong direction of where we want things to go, and then a lot of times it clashes. But it's good.
Let's not talk about the clashes.
It's a healthy
But that's the
clash.
thing, if you're really attached to a part of a song or a bridge or an outro or something, how do you negotiate?
Oh, it's not good.
It's
at
not
all.
good?
No. We had our relationship nearly ended in the studio over one little hook. So
Over that hook.
In that song?
yeah,
Which
like
part?
the opening
The-
hook.
Yeah, right.
That's a great impression.
Is that how you wanted it to not go?
I was like, I should sing this, and she was like, no, we need to sample it. You suck. So,
And so you guys write the bits and pieces, and then you boys add your parts. How do you add your bits in there?
Well, a lot of it comes in rehearsal, and then it gets polished in the studio with a lot of input from Grace and Aaron.
Yeah, I feel like the way which we sort of, or maybe not so much now, it's sort of developed a bit, but earlier on, the first maybe 5 or 6 songs we put together, it's sort of, we would be in the middle of rehearsing for a show, and then Aaron would have a line that you just sort of played, just messing around on the guitar, and then we're sort of like, oh, that's an idea. Let's just sort of go with that. Grace would start singing, chuck voice memos on, and then 4 minutes later, it's like, well, there we go, there's a new song.
Comes
So,
together
yeah.
pretty quickly.
yeah, and then, I mean, it's just sort of whatever sort of comes to mind at the time, and that's sort of then we all just latch onto it. It's like, okay, let's just see where this goes.
I think we've played together long enough before we formed this band that we kind of understand where we want to go when we're
Right.
jamming a song.
And how to work with
I
everybody.
mean, it's pop, you know, it's verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge.
It's way more
We
complicated
know
than
where
that.
to go. We know where to go next, but it's, yeah.
So
Yeah.
2019, talking about getting to work and figuring out how to work with people. In 2019, you guys did 100 shows that year, which I'm always an advocate for bands getting out and playing live as much as they possibly can. It's, 2 a week steady for the year, which is a lot. What do you learn over that many shows with working with each other? The sound develops and the relationships develop. What's it like?
We I think 2019 was the year that we really came together as like we basically a family after 2019 because we had so many shows. You're on the road, you're going up north. We played a lot of shows up in the Kimberley, where Aaron's from, and his family are here, by the way.
Hey! Whereabouts in the Kimberley, just quickly?
I'm from this small indigenous community called Biggle Bay, so it's just north of Broome,
Wow, that's
like
amazing.
an hour drive.
You didn't come down from there today, did you?
It was
Yesterday.
last week.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
last
amazing.
week.
That's
Last week.
absolutely brilliant. So, and songwriting now, is it still the same kind of thing the way you guys have always done it?
With our songs though, there's some songs that we just jam, and there's other songs that a lot of our songs are very raw and very personal. So, we might have gone through something pretty intense and I'll just sit down and write a song about it, or sometimes we go through things and it takes months and months of processing and then we write a song about it, and sometimes you write a song you don't even know what it's about, and 2 months later you're like, oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely, it
Yeah.
develops. Let's go back to 2020. When it's lockdown, February or March, April last year. Super tough, but you don't have to focus on going out to play gigs. Now you've got all this, I'll say, free time to be creative. What was that like?
It was great.
Yeah.
We actually loved it,
Yeah.
especially coming off 2019. 2019 was such a hectic year for us, just exhausted by the end of it. So missing out on a couple of opportunities were kind of tough, but getting to sit and actually develop what we wanted to sound like and who we wanted to be was pretty awesome. And then we did the Cozy Gown sessions, which was
That was
sick.
cute.
What was that one?
We started just this Instagram live thing every week, which was cool. Kept us sane.
we just wore our pajamas and just talked to our audience and sung a few songs. It was
Yeah,
really, it
brilliant.
was a good way of connecting. while
And
we
that's the
couldn't.
thing, I guess it sort of showed different avenues and different ways to find audiences, to reach audiences, and to keep audiences entertained as well through that period.
I think it was all getting people together, which was awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of
a lot
about
of people supported
connection.
a lot of people during that time,
Yeah.
especially artists. It was great.
Absolutely. What's the plan, let's say, next 12 months, fast forward 12 months? What do you want to have accomplished in that time?
We want to go, like our biggest goal, and I'm saying this now, so hold me accountable.
Yeah, it's filmed.
Our biggest goal is to do a national tour because we haven't done one yet. And that's really the dream for the next year, is getting on the road and going nationally and reaching out to, Australia, which would be amazing.
That'd be so exciting.
Yeah, really
Travel
exciting.
around the country. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joan The Giants on the scene this evening. But you were going to get back up and you're going to do one more song for us. What's the song you're going to do?
I'm going to do a song called Bloodstream. So.
Bloodstream. Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
You guys get back up.
All right,
And
let's
of
do
course,
it.
you can find them online. And if you can't find Joan The Giants, just see us, The Scene Music TV. All the links will be on there. Of course, playing Fairbridge this weekend and the big launch last week at the Rosemount as well, which had massive rave reviews. But one more time, give it up in the studio, Joan and the Giants, ladies and gentlemen, with Bloodstream!
Breath as deep as the ocean,
Joan The Giants, ladies and gentlemen, that is the scene for this Sunday afternoon. I was straight into it as well. They were so onto it. So onto it. Catch us next Sunday as we feature Helen Shanahan and her amazing band as well. One more time, Joan and The Giants. Catch you next Sunday. Thank you.